So to understand how snow pellet forms, we should consider the cumulus congestus cloud with a high liquid water content. So this is the way the freezing level is near the surface, and since the atmosphere is conditionally unstable, the conditionally unstable means that environmental lapse rate would be in between the moist adiabatic lapse rate and the dry adiabatic lapse rate. The air temperature in this situation that drops quickly with the height. An ice crystal falling into cold somewhere like minus 23 degrees centigrade. In the picture you see the middle region of the cloud would be surrounded by many super cold droplet and ice crystal. In the very cold air, the crystals tend to rebound after colliding rather than sticking to one another. So, when the ice crystal collide with the supercooled water droplet, they immediately freeze the droplet and produce a spherical accumulation of ice matter. We call it rime, and this rime containing many tiny air spaces. These small air bubbles have two effects on the growing ice particle. Number one, they keep the density of it under low, and they scatter light, and this is scattering light effect making the particle opaque. By the time the ice particle reaches the lower half of the cloud, it has grown in size and its original shape is gone. When the ice particle accumulate a heavy coating of rime, we call it graupel. Since the freezing level is at a low elevation, the graupel reaches the surface at a light, rounded clump of the snow-like ice called snow pellet. Snow grains are small, and snow grains are opaque grain of ice, and the solid equivalent to, we call it drizzle. This drizzle is something that rain, but this rain is sometimes in hard form. They are fairly flat, they are elongated with the diameter generally less than 1 millimeter. They fall in a small quantity from the stratus cloud and never in the form of the shower. So upon striking a hard surface, they neither bounce nor shatter. So snow pellet, on the other hand, are white opaque grain of ice with a diameter less than 5 millimeters. Its snow pellet are bigger than the snow grain, but this is also opaque and white. But the difference, they are sometimes confused with the snow grain because the distinction is easily made. However, remembering that unlike snow grain, snow pellets are brittle, crunchy, and bounce upon hitting a hard surface. They usually fall a shower, especially from cumulus congestus cloud. So snow grain, snow equivalent to drizzle, snow pellet larger than snow grain, and become on the surface, form a ice crystal, collide with supercooled water droplet, and usually that we can find these types of snow pellet originated from cumulus congestus cloud. And on the other hand, another types that graupel, when snow pellet accumulate a heavy coating of rime, and then we call it graupel. So there are sequence of formation: snow grain, then snow pellet, then graupels.